When considering a totalitarian state, one often conjures images of the Nazis with their rigid conformity, where each member of the military becomes an indistinguishable unit, echoing the ideals of the dictator. The aspiration is absolute uniformity across the entire populace, a quest for order. Fascinatingly, studies link the sense of orderliness to disgust sensitivity, which correlates with conscientiousness. Hitler, notably, exhibited high levels of disgust sensitivity, reflected in his aversion to non-Aryans. In his perception, within the Aryan sphere lay uniformity, while outside lurked parasites and predators, a manifestation not of fear but of deep-rooted disgust. Hitler's metaphor for the Aryan race likened it to an unsullied body besieged by parasites, leading to his quest to fortify boundaries against contamination. Intriguing research published in PLOS One revealed that regions with higher infectious diseases often exhibited tendencies towards totalitarianism, a response akin to putting up barriers to prevent the spread of both disease and ideas. The Nazi regime's initial actions focused on hygiene, disinfecting factories to combat diseases like tuberculosis. This seemingly compassionate hygiene campaign eventually led to the use of insecticides like Zyklon B in gas chambers, first targeting bugs and then people, starting with forced euthanasia justified under the guise of mercy. Contrary to common belief, it's not fear driving conservatives' closed-off attitudes, but rather low openness and high orderliness, associated with disgust sensitivity. This, in turn, aligns with the extended immune system's inclination to avoid potential sources of contamination. This correlation might suggest that an excess of civilization, seen in highly conscientious societies, could breed this sort of hypersensitivity, leading to catastrophic consequences. Hitler's extreme hygiene practices and admiration for willpower spotlight the characteristics of highly conscientious individuals. However, their stringent nature can be detrimental, particularly to those suffering from chronic illnesses, as their judgmental tendencies might inadvertently exacerbate the condition. This high regard for orderliness is often linked to conditions like anorexia, where individuals become so disgust-sensitive towards their own bodies that they perceive them as sources of imperfection, leading to an incessant pursuit of unattainable perfection. Maintaining order within oneself or a society might seem virtuous, yet it carries the potential for catastrophic consequences when taken to the extreme. The narrative of Hitler's extreme hygiene practices and his ideal of the Aryan race as a pure body uncontaminated by parasites draws attention to the dangerous consequences that can stem from an obsessive pursuit of order. This aspect becomes crucial when examining how societies or individuals with heightened conscientiousness and an emphasis on orderliness can inadvertently cultivate an environment ripe for catastrophic outcomes. The correlation between conscientiousness and judgmental attitudes also sheds light on the challenges faced by those grappling with mental illnesses. For instance, individuals with schizophrenia might encounter further distress in the presence of highly conscientious individuals who, due to their inherent nature, might misconstrue mental health issues as a lack of effort or discipline. Analogously, the connection between orderliness and conditions like anorexia underscores how an extreme sense of disgust sensitivity can lead to a distorted self-perception, where one's body becomes a symbol of imperfection and impurity. The fundamental argument surfaces in contemplating whether an excessive pursuit of orderliness and civilization, while seemingly virtuous on the surface, possesses an inherent risk of leading to catastrophic outcomes. This notion challenges the conventional belief that heightened orderliness equates to a more civilized society. The intricate interplay between conscientiousness, orderliness, and disgust sensitivity reveals a nuanced understanding of human behavior, emphasizing that extremes in any direction, even seemingly positive traits like orderliness, can carry perilous implications. In conclusion, the cautionary tale embedded in history prompts a deeper reflection on the delicate balance between orderliness and the risks associated with extreme adherence to this virtue. It advocates for a more nuanced perspective that appreciates the virtues of conscientiousness, while acknowledging the potential pitfalls that may arise from an overemphasis on orderliness and disgust sensitivity.